I'm Bianca, and I'm about to go to La National to interview Tim and Damian from the band OK Go.
The shows are the fun part,
Yeah.
you know. The hour on stage is almost always a blast, and the other 23 hours are usually not so great. I hate hearing rock bands complain about how awful it is that things are going well for them, but you never see your family or your friends, and and basically the things you do every day, it's kind of like Groundhog's Day, you know. It's like the same day over and over and over again, just in different cities.
You guys call LA home now, or I guess that's where you guys are based out of, and you're originally from Chicago. I've never been to Chicago. I've heard it's amazing though. I've heard great
It's nice.
things, especially if you like the East Coast.
It's really the Midwest,
It's really?
Chicago.
I mean, if
you live in LA, it's the East Coast, I guess.
Well, no, I was just,
Well, it's
but
not
the
the East Coast, but if you
logic
like
could
the
still,
mentality.
if you like the East Coast, then maybe you'll love the Midwest.
Yeah, no, that's
you know?
true. That's true.
Sort of like if you like Drakkar Noir, you will love Canoe. Tim was really into fragrances as a 12 and 13-year-old.
I mean, I still am.
You guys know each other.
We have,
Yeah. Cinnamon Lips is the one OK Go song that I actually sing we both want.
But you do sing backing vocal on almost every song.
Yeah.
It's much more fun to watch him sing than it is to watch me sing. Look into the camera with me, Tim. Now, everybody who's watching this, look very carefully at Tim for a little while. And now look very carefully at me for a little while. See? It's just more interesting to look at.
Is there a place though that kind of sticks out in your mind that was your favorite spot, or that you got to actually do any sightseeing?
I would say the one that sticks out in my mind was Seoul, Korea, which is really awesome. We ate some really interesting food, Tim and I.
We had like a 15-course meal together, which is described as like the king's meal.
It's a lot of seafood, it's a lot of pickled stuff.
Raw meat.
There's something like a conch-shaped thing, sort of made out of leather, but it was kind of rainbow-colored, and it had a slit in it.
It tasted horrible, I thought.
It was the most disgusting thing
Even
I've ever
with
eaten in my
sauce
life.
on it.
It was so, I was compelled to take a second bite because it was like, that first bite clearly was not representative. I must have eaten the wrong part or something, because that is trucking nasty. Most of the videos are things that we've thought of ourselves or in collaboration with close friends. Like my sister has been involved in 2 of our videos, 3 of our videos. We've worked with some, traditional directors. We've worked with friends who've never directed anything before but just have great ideas, or they kind of come from anywhere. Scientists. People ask us where the ideas come from, and there's really no honest answer except for I don't know. I mean, where did any?
We're awesome and we're really creative. Basically.
Well, no. I mean, but any good idea, really good ideas don't usually have. It's hard to figure out what the genesis is. Just like something like, ching, well, that's a good idea. But I will say that they seem a lot less weird if you stop thinking about videos as in the box that I think people generally do for music videos, which is advertisement for a compact disc. You spend tons and tons to make these really flashy commercials for that song or that band, and so the one thing that is common to all music videos up until recently, if you think of a music video as something that's got to make a band look awesome, then you make it one way. If you think of a music video as 3 minutes of film with music set to it that don't have to be narrative and don't really have to have any point, just have to have a good feeling to it, then you make something very different.